Welcome everybody again to TIP. TIP stands for Technology, Innovation, and Pioneers. It's an ecosystem, it's a program that focuses on developing the next generation technology, innovation, and pioneers for the UAE and the world. So we would like to welcome you to this year's session, to TIP 2019. And what we want to do is we're going to take you through, number one, what TIP is all about. And then what are the benefits and what is the actual process and the application form that you need to fill out in order to be eligible for the sessions. So let's start first with what is actually the benefit for all the applicants to apply to TIP 2019. There are many benefits, but if you just summarize the key three takeaways, are three things. Number one, we will provide you at TIP access to market. If you can solve challenges in the different sectors that we're going to talk about in a minute, you will be able to get access to market to sign contracts valued of millions of dollars, depending on a specific challenge that you are solving. But not only that, we will bring you together with the key challenge owners in order to get fast track procurement. And you will also get a full support from a proof of concept until the technology is adapted at the client side. Number two, if you fulfill the challenges, you will get access to capital to up to $3 million, where we break it down to grants, angel and seed fund, and venture capital fund. And the third value proposition you can actually get out of TIP is getting additional support worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to give you global exposure, provide you access to grants for opening your offices in a free zone, and as well grants and full support to register your IP globally. TIP was initiated by the Department of Economic Development in Abu Dhabi and the Federal Ministry of Economy in order to address some of the key visions of UAE Vision 2030 and UAE Vision 2071, which stands for really as a futuristic ecosystem. At TIP, we want to develop a futuristic ecosystem for technology, innovation, and pioneers. This year, the challenge is focused on three particular sectors. Number one, healthcare. Number two, environmental technologies. And very new, energy tech. So before we start with 2019, just give you a quick update of 2018. Last year, TIP was launched last year, focusing on one sector. That one sector focused on healthcare. And with that healthcare, we had more than 1,100 participants. And out of the 1,185 participants, at the end, 24 winners were able to sign deals with the challenge owners and get awards. So in 2019, we're focusing on some additional sectors that are on top of healthcare, which we launched already last year. This year, we also added two more sectors, which is environmental technologies, and biotech, and energy tech. And let's start with the first sector. The first sector focuses on healthcare. So we want to inspire you to join one of the biggest healthcare award programs in the MENA region for this year. So in order to be able to join, you need to be able to either solve a specific solution or at least an idea how to solve these three healthcare challenges. That are number one, assistive technologies. If you have assistive technologies for people with disabilities, anything that can help them to increase, maintain, or improve functionality with their hearing, their visuals, physical, intellectual property. That if you have a solution for that, please go and apply. The second challenge is using big data. As we all know, big data in the healthcare is one of the biggest challenges. If you have a solution that addresses it, go ahead and apply. And the third challenge that we identified identified in the healthcare sector is the child obesity. If you have an innovation and a technology that inspires the kids to to inspire the kids to go out and do more activities in order to address child obesity, you're more than welcome to apply. These are the three healthcare challenges: assistive technologies, using big data, and child obesity. If you have an idea or a solution for it, we encourage you to apply. The second sector is environmental technologies, which we call it envirotech. So in envirotech, we identified additional three challenges. Number one, it's about clean energy challenge. So if you have a solution that prevents or reduces greenhouse gas emission, please go and apply. The second challenge is the ocean conservation challenge. If you have an idea or a solution that can clean up our ocean, please join us in solving this challenge. And the challenge number three within envirotech is a single-use plastic. We all know the problem with the plastic that we have, not only in the oceans, but in our environment, the negative impact that it has. If you have a solution that addresses it, we would love to hear from you. And the third sector is the energy tech. Energy tech, we just launched it, and it focuses on 6 challenges. And these challenges are energy and water networks technologies. So if you have any solution that focuses on transport of energy and water through networks, please join us to solve it. The second is the water treatment and desalination. Water treatment and desalination, one of the biggest issues that we have in the energy sector. It includes innovative and scalable solutions that deliver cost-competitive clean water, transform the produced water from waste to resource, reduce freshwater use, etc. If you have, please join us. The third challenge in the energy sector is the energy and water efficiency technologies. So if you have technologies that address the resource, the creation of products and services that will reduce the consumption without affecting comfort or productivity, join us in solving this challenge. The fourth challenge is the smart electricity usage technologies. The key area in here is to create a balance between the supply and demand, considering the time of the day and season, while we are caring about the environment, low carbon emission. So if you have a smart solution that really addresses the better use of electricity usage, please join us. Number 5 is the energy storage. Energy storage is a key driver in decarbonizing economies by using more renewable energy such as solar, wind, and water. However, these renewables do not provide constant power, and that's why it's so critical to have new, efficient, and effective energy storage solutions. So if you have an innovative and scalable solution that significantly increases the efficiency and effectiveness of energy storage, please join us. And finally, it's the anti-corrosion technology challenge. This challenge focuses on innovative and scalable solutions that improve the safety and reliability, provides accurate corrosion protection, lower operating and maintenance costs, and reduce the capital expenditure. If you have a solution, an idea or solution for it, please join us. So these were the challenges, the 3 challenges. Now, just to give you a brief update about the timeline. Now we're driving applications, and the applications will be starting to, we're going to review all the applicants starting the beginning of June. This is where the application process will be closed. And then we're going to do due diligence. And in August, end of August, we will announce the award list. Those ideas and startups and innovators that were selected to have the best fit will be then announced. And then we will invite them over here in order to coach them, to train them, and bring you together with the challenge owners. So what we then will want to do is we will bring you together and help you in the negotiation so that at the TIP Summit, which will be held in November, on November 19th and 20th, that you are able to sign deals with the challenge owners. We will also provide you access to investors so that during the time in September and October, that those who are selected will be able to negotiate with the investors so that at the TIP Summit, we will not only have a demo day, we actually have a deal day. That's why we call it deal day and not just a demo day. Here to quick the benefits, which we started right in the beginning. We will provide you access to market by signing real contracts, access to investment of up to $3 million to develop and grow your business, and as well showcasing your solution to get international exposure. But there are some additional benefits that will be very much relevant for you on top of making money, which is business development, by getting access to corporates and government entities to grow your sales and accelerate market penetration. And also your customer validation. Some of you are in an idea stage or in a proof of concept stage. So by bringing you together, you can actually do customer validation, figure out whether your solution or your idea is a fit for market, is a typical product market fit, customer validation. The other benefit is a brand and product exposure, where we help you to promote your business and brands to Abu Dhabi's prominent UAE corporate and government entities. We will also help you to build relationships, whether you sign a deal or not, but you will be able to build relationships. And these relationships, you will learn how the corporates and government entities think so that you can come back and provide a better proposal towards them. And finally, leveraging synergies. By bringing you together with other startups and entrepreneurs and innovators, you might want to collaborate, and this collaboration will provide a better fit for your customers. Two more things, which is number one, the eligibility, who's actually eligible. Number one, any individual organization or a startup anywhere in the world. What you should have is an innovative idea or already a technology out there that addresses the challenges. And what you need to do is you go to our website and have a complete application process, which we're going to talk about in a minute. So what are you applying for? What you're applying for is based on your particular stage. If you are in an idea stage, you might want to go for a patent support, or if you're in early startup stage, you might want to apply to get support and funding for proof of concept. Or if you're already an existing startup and want to grow your technology and business, you might want to focus on as a startup. These are the three segments that are available for you. So before we go through the application process, please take a note of our email addresses where we are more than happy to get in contact with you and answer any question, which is hi@tip.gov.ae. I repeat, hi@tip.gov.ae. So now we're going to take you briefly through the application process, and then we're going to open up for Q&A. Okay. So what you do is in the application process, you go to our website, which is, so what you do is in the application form, you go to our website, which is tip.gov.ae. And once you're there, you will see the three challenges. So for the time being, you will see the challenge on the left side, which is focusing on healthcare. If you have a solution in the healthcare, it's on the left side. In the middle is the energy, if you have a solution for the environment challenge. And then we have on the right side solutions for other industries. over the next few weeks, we will also put the energy truck live. So right in the beginning of the homepage, you will be able to see the three sectors, and based on the particular sector that you are focusing on, click on it, whether it's healthcare, in biotech, or other industries. So let's start with healthcare, for example. Yeah, if you click on healthcare, you see the challenges, you see the timeline that we just talked about. You will also see what we have achieved from last year, and then a lot of question and answers. It gives an overview of what the healthcare challenge is all about. The specific challenges, the timeline, what we have done last year, when it's the last date to apply, and an FAQ. And then what you do is you click on the right side. There is a sector called on the menu Register. This is where you need to click on. So once you click on it, it will take you to a site where you need to put down your key basic information. Your key basic information, such as your name, your email address, your contact details, etc. And then once you have done it, you're gonna sign in. When you sign in, it asks you for your username and your password. Your username is usually your email address. So once you sign in, then, as mentioned earlier, you need to decide what stage are you in. Are you in the idea stage? Then you might want to go for a patent assistance. Or if you're an early stage and want to validate your technology, so you go to proof of concept. Or if you're existing startup and want to accelerate your technology in your business, then you click on the startup stage. These are the three stages of startups that apply at TIP. So let's say you click on the idea stage where you need some support in order to file a patent. Yeah. So you click on the patent, and then what you need to do is you fill up the form. It asks you a little bit more background about yourself, about who are the co-inventors, what kind of problem are you solving, and all the questions that is needed in order to assist you with your patent support. And by the way, if you are stuck in any question, you see on the right side there are video guides. These video guides will help you to answer each of the questions. So if you have, for example, if you have a question in a particular IP section, where they ask you about specific patents, etc., and you need more information, there's a video next to it, and you just click on the video, and the video gives you more information about that particular topic. So if you need the assistance, it's there for you. If you don't need the assistance, you just scroll down and you fill up the form. You fill up the form, put all the information that is needed in order to provide us enough information in order to start the due diligence with your regarding your application. So once you fill it up, you validate and you click, you submit. Once you submit, you get a thank you email, and not only that, but you also get a certificate that you have successfully completed the application form. In this case, it was a healthcare challenge focusing on patent intellectual property. That's it. So let's start with the Q&A, and what you will do is we're gonna go through the questions. So we're gonna go through the questions now. The first question was from Zakaria. He asked, I want to know when the race starts and when it will end. What support provided to the contestant, and what material and financial support. So you asked a question probably at the beginning, before we went actually through the process. So in the process, we explained the process part, which is over here. If you look at the screen, the race started already, and we're going to review the applicants in early June. That's what we're going to review, and we will get in contact with you right afterwards. The support that is provided to you is those who are those who have the best opportunity, who address the challenges, will get training support, coaching, training and coaching, and we're going to bring you together with the challenge owners. We're going to facilitate the negotiation. So in short, we are with you starting with the application process already. As mentioned, in the application process, we have some videos that will support you in filling up the application. You can also send us always emails, as mentioned earlier, in order to assist you in the application process. Right after the application process, if you are selected, we're going to start with the diligence. We will have questions. And then for those who are selected, we're going to provide training, coaching until the summit, so you are not by yourself. We are always with you, but you are in a driving seat. We are just sitting next to you, and we will guide you, but you are the one who's going to be driving in the race using your wordings. The second question is, where is the webinar going to be posted? Yeah, we will let you know where we're going to be posting it to. Elias, we're going to let you know. Hamza asked, please upload this video on YouTube. Yeah, we're going to let you know where. Then there's a question from Lee. Who are the challenge owners? As mentioned earlier, the challenge owners are in healthcare. It's via the Department of Health. Are all the hospital operators, which are all the hospitals. They're private companies, and some of them are government companies. They are the ultimate challenge owners. Overall, it's the Department of Health in the health sector, and the energy is the Department of Energy, and the environment is the Environmental Agency of Abu Dhabi. But the ultimate challenge owners are the operating companies that in that particular sector. There's a question from Hussein. Hussein asks, how do I know I am nominated to be to the competition? You mean once you apply, you're already in the race, and then we will let you know who are. If you are selected, you will get feedback from us in July. There is Juliet. It said, Julian asked, I applied for biotech proof of concept, but got a healthcare certificate. Did I do something wrong? No, you did not. You did not something wrong. So what we're going to do is we will check in our database, and we'll confirm it with you. So no worries about it. Bassem, dear, can we get patent and our information will be safe? Yes, absolutely. Your information will be safe. This is a government entity who are the challenge owners. TIP is initiated by the Federal Ministry of Economy and Department of Economic Development. So this is the safest place that you can have. So no worries about that. Mahfouz asked, I got a unique identifier number when I filled out the patent application. However, I did not get any unique data when I completed the content application. Why did I get that unique identifier? We will check it in the backend, Mahfouz, and then one of our team members will get back to you. Thank you for your question. So, and next question is from Tamim. Tamim asked, are there any extra fees if nominated? No, there's no extra fees. So here's the thing. For those who apply until next week, until end of the week, they will get a chance. They will get a chance to win a free ticket and a hotel for the actual summit. This is until end of this week. Just go to our website. You will see all the information. You will find it all over there. There's a question from Mahfouz. Each time I download the certificate, it prints it with a new date. So it prints always when you click on it. When you complete it, that's the printed data that you will get. Yeah. The moment you click on print and you complete the course and you complete the application, that's the same data that it will be issued certificate. Azir asked, in case of big data for healthcare, do we need to focus on big data technology details in solving the problem, or is it more a problem and a solution wherein big data is used? So we want to learn from you. We want to learn, what do you have? What kind of innovative solution? What kind of innovative solution? Do you have in order to solve the big data challenge? We want to learn from you. So we intentionally left it generic in order to see how you will actually solve it. We don't want to tell you, solve it this way. We want to learn from you. Maybe you will come up with something completely new, and that's what we want to encourage. Something completely new, how to solve the big data and analytics in a healthcare sector. Yeah. Then the next question is from Elia. Which stage should I choose? We have a fast scale of startup in a home country, but the UAE is launching. So it depends on what stage you are in. If you have already developed the technology is already ready, and you want to do the proof of concept, you go for proof of concept. If you have already done the proof of concept and you want to scale your technology and your business, then you apply as a startup. These are the different stages, particularly to answer your question. Then there's a question from me. When and how often do we need to be in Abu Dhabi? So it depends on where you're located, etc. So we will do as much as possible remotely, but then if you're selected, and then when it comes to the negotiation part with the challenge owners, the initial part we can do it remotely, but then before the summit you have to be here before the summit in order to get pitch preparation and be at the summit itself. So it really depends on you and whether everything most things can be done remotely, or whether you have to come 2 to 3 times. It really depends on the situation, on your situation, where you're located, and what specific challenge and what the challenge owner will expect from you. Yeah. And then there's another question from Raj. Are we allowed to submit more than one project? Absolutely, yes. We want, if you have an idea that solves 2, 3 challenges, go and apply for 2 to 3 challenges, because these are different challenges. Remember, in a startup environment, you might have a product, but the solution that you're selling might be different. So you can, as an example, you can sell water either as a refreshment to serve a particular challenge, which is somebody who's looking for refreshment, or you can sell water as a thirst killer for a complete different customer segment. The product might be the same, but the solution are 2 different things. So if you have a solution that solves several challenges, absolutely go for it. Or if you have different projects or different products that serve different challenges, go for it as well. Absolutely. We want to get as many and best ideas and solutions that is out there to solve these challenges. And then a question from Ashar. Also, is it needed more for provider or research-oriented And is it for UAE market or is it open for global market? So I'm not sure if I understood it correctly, but so number one, if you are able to solve the challenge in the UAE, guess what? You can leverage that technology and scale it in other countries and in other regions, because big data in healthcare, assistive technology in healthcare, and child obesity in healthcare. These are not just UAE challenges, these are global challenges. What we mean with that is, if you're able to solve it here, you actually are in a good position to solve it everywhere as well. That helps you to actually scale up your business. I hope that answers your question. And as eligible, by the way, as mentioned earlier, you don't have to, we don't care whether you're based in the UAE, in Saudi, in Jordan, in Mexico, in UK, in Singapore, or the US. As long as it's solving the challenge, you are more than welcome to apply. And this is a question from Isa. Hello, Isa. We applied 3 weeks ago. At that time, Energy Tech was not listed. We went through the Inviatech, submit. Yeah, because your technology, what you have, solves two different things, two different challenges. So it solves, on the one hand, the clean tech, that is part of the environment technology, and as well for the energy part that we're going to launch now. You're going to see it on our website over the next 2 weeks. The focus on other sectors within an energy. In short, yes, please go ahead and apply as well for energy tech as well. And then one more question from Bara. After selecting the other industry track after registration, we don't have access to the application form to fill. Will you send us application form later by email? So put down for other industries, since we don't know what specific sector you're in. Fill up the application form, the registration form, and then what we're going to do is we will review all of the applicants, and then we will try to give you assistance in connecting you with the right challenge owner for your particular challenge, for potential challenge owner that could have best use of your idea or your technology. Okay, one more question from Azad. From previous year experience, what are main criteria of selection? Is it traction, or one has to be revenue generating, or how is it evaluated based on a startup stage? So, Azhar, based on what you're applying, whether it's an idea stage patent, it has a different criteria, or second, for proof of concept. If you proof of concept, so it means you develop a prototype, you have a prototype already, and you want to test it at the you are in a testing phase, a proof of concept. This is a different selection criteria. If it's a startup, you already have this established startup and focusing on scaling a technology and a business, the criteria are different. So the more you move from an idea to an early stage to a startup, the criteria gets obviously tougher and tougher. It goes more into the business model, into the financial background, the financial situation, the forecast, and etc. So based on a particular stage you're in, there are different criteria. The best for you is focus on the segment that on a stage that you're focused on, and provide as accurate information as possible. So go through the application process and answer the questions as appropriate as possible. That's the best way of getting prepared. Zakaria asked a question. His question is it possible to have a conversation in Arabic? Yes, absolutely, it is. So please send us an email at hi@tip.gov.ae, and we will call you. You have our email address. Please send us an email at hi@tip.gov.ae. You see it on the screen, and then we're more than happy to help you as well in Arabic. Mahfouz asked put a comment, there should be, Mahfouz says, there should be a possibility of editing the submission. When you click the edit submission, then it opens a PDF which does not open. Yeah, we thought about it, but we decided at the end of the day not to be able to edit it. A very simple reason is, once we close the application process, we're going to review it. It would be unfair to others to re-edit it and re-edit it, re-edit it. So that's why it's so important that when you fill up the application form, make it as accurate as possible. If you have a significant change in your application, if it's a significant change, really significant change, you may reapply again, but make sure that you write down in the application form that you already submitted your initial application on a particular date, so that we don't count it twice in your case. I would like to thank everybody. We are very much looking forward to review your application. Please do your best and provide us as accurate as possible the information that is required. And if you have any question, you know our email address, which is hi@tip.gov.ae. Contact us anytime. We are more than happy. To answer any additional question.